area. But wait, I need to put my headphones on so y'all can hear me. No, wait. I have to keep the headphones on so y'all can hear me. I forgot. So, really quickly, super excited. If you guys don't follow me on LinkedIn, you're missing out because sounds kind of weird because I can't hear myself. Like noise canceling headphones, like you're talking to yourself and you're trying to be quiet. But anyway, if you guys haven't checked out my published article, I'm going to drop it below the post that I'm going to do. Pin site, my booking site, the CEO and marketing executive, and head of marketing interviewed me for Pin site, which is a booking link. Amazing, great article. And if you'll get the title of this live, because we talked about books, booking, and my journey to being a fashion architect, an AI fashion architect, a fashion technology principal, executive. There's so many things I need to work on, so I found an amazing spot besides my office to go to. It's kind of weird, I gotta like hear myself talk. Like I'm trying to be quiet, but I am quiet enough. So anyway, I'm rocking the headphones like this, but it's just so amazing to see like people living your life. So if you check on over, I'm gonna drop some links on Pinsight's website. If you go to pinsight.com, you'll see me there, the first fashion executive. And I just really want to hold into like fashion technology as a whole. I feel like I've been in other spaces in industry and technology, and I just wasn't my jam. I can do it. I'm smart enough to do it, but it just wasn't my jam. So fashion technology is like where I want to go. Business, entrepreneurship, helping people in my community. One of my, I got another client that is in the Houston piece, and we built, AI engineered her salon, her mobile salon website, and her whole like digital strategy for the elderly. So if you guys are listening, I'm looking for an amazing stylist that can come to them or they can come to her. Send me a DM. But we are just preparing for it, and then I'm going to drop some details about a textile project that I'm doing. I received an amazing grant that I'm able to travel to document my culture's textile DNA. So blessed. We're going to be talking about the Dominican Republic of, is that right? No, I said Dominican, right? The Republic of Congo. We're going to be traveling to Natchez, Louisiana, where my dad's side, a lot of my paternal side that I've been honing into. And then, of course, we're definitely going to check out my maternal side, but my father's side has a lot of diversity. He is Canary Islander, Portuguese, Native American. We're talking about, my mom is Benin, but my dad's Congo. My dad is Iwa. So there's going to be so many edges of deep that I've already done work. It's just putting the textural, like fiber arts together. And I'm so excited. So if you guys know anybody with any of those like textile history, cultures, and fabrications, let me know. I would love to interview them for my project because I do have to present, and I will be on a panel later on this year. So stay tuned for that. And let's see what else. Right now I have a lot of homework, so I'm going to be getting back to my Google Cloud. I'm in the Google Developers, I guess you say, membership cohort. I have a couple of badges on each name, but I went to a recent Women in Technology Tech Chat here in New Orleans talking about AI and talked to a couple of AI tech engineers, and it was one in particular, a lady from California that really inspired me and talked about like no one knows the answers to AI, but be educated, and that's my biggest tool as I work with my favorite entrepreneur, Tamika. She's amazing. We're partnering with the youth community summer camp, and I'm teaching art, and these kids, I want them to know about technology. I want them to know what's happening and how can I incorporate that into art and spatial design, and teaching them about with Girls Who Code and all of the things that are very important to me because we don't want our community to suffer any more than they already have. So how can you be a part of the conversation without being left out? Like, for them to say in a lot of educational spaces, like, AI is wasting our water, AI is doing this, but at the same time, you are part of the community that it's affecting. Why you don't know about it so you can make the proper decisions to change it. So let's not be ignorant when it comes to AI. Let's not talk. Everybody, I feel like, is talking really negatively about it. If you guys are not signed up to the fashion code, you need to sign up, because I'm going to dive in deep into these topics. I'm also going to start still post on Curated by Sonthia, which is here, about, like, I'm going to do this whole thing about the book club, because me and my aunt run our own book club. So here's a little bit of a haul. So I am an avid, like, multi-reader. I'll just, like, pick up a book, read it, and stop. And some books I've read twice. But what inspired me about TikTok is that I'm doing my homework with Claude, and it's looking really good. Oh wow. We're doing the fashion code, like, workflow, and I'm also in a cohort with WordPress, so I have to finish my homework today. Like, I am going to finish my homework by the end of Sunday. I've come too far. Just gotta sacrifice, whatever. But anyway, I want to read books in completion. I bought a series of romance novels by a beautiful author. I just cannot finish reading them. So anyway, I love reading about documentaries. I love reading about biographies. So I got, which is on my Black Girl book list, Zora Neale Hurston, Dust on the Track Road. This is a beautiful book. Look at her and her fur, honey. And then look at the back. I'm excited to read this. So as I, like, complete the day, I want to, like, read an excerpt of this. It's a memoir, and I love reading about women's lives that paved the way. And I feel like I'm doing a lot of this work with my my grant, and I know that my ancestors are so, they blessed me with this, and they know I'm gonna tell their story, right? My great grandmother Mildred Pierre Young told me, gave me the wisdom to tell our story, and I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna be inspired by. I'm already inspired by this memoir, but I've heard about this. It's on the club, so I can read that. Then this one. First, I want the cover. I wasn't gonna buy it, but I was like, I have to. Oh my God, it's beautiful. This is what I want my living room to look like. Animal print. Ew. But this is The Wilderness by Angela Thorne, and this is a novel. They said for the creative mind, read something that you're not really attracted to, but you do want to know about. But this seems to be like a novel about friends in New York and Los Angeles, which I'm a New York girl. I'm a Nola New York girl through and through. Shout out to my cousin if it's from Brooklyn. But they just talk about, like, sisters, sharing history. I just think it'll be real inspirational for me right now. So I'm going to finish these books because I want to read it in completion. That's one of my goals. And then I'm gonna get the L version, but I'm pretty much very particular about the magazines. But anyway, I wanted this one. And this is the UK version of Harper's Bazaar. I love Annie Hathaway. Even though this is me, I don't care. They're always advanced with me. Just some wardrobe inspirations. I'm inspired by Beth Jones with Me Jones Style, and she talks about dressing up. And so this is my inspiration for dressing up. They had a lot of collection. I'm gonna be doing a whole, like, runway breakdown. But I'm a street fashion girl, and I'm a trend spotter. I'm a fashion trend forecaster certified. So, aka futurist, visionary. But I want to do it from, like, to me, and I'm not gonna say, I'm gonna say trending up, meaning that the fashion trends start on the streets. Okay, I'm not gonna say urban wear. I'm not gonna categorize it, but I feel like the vintage girlies. Like, if you have every designer piece in your closet and you put it together, and you're like, now you're the best dress of the week or whatever. That to me is like, what is cool is when you take pieces all over and curate something fresh and unique. I love even character dressing, and I think that's what I'm gonna do with my students on the 3rd week of class. We're gonna do some character dressing. We're gonna go. I do want to bring my like really cool guest in and kind of talk about character dressing and like costume designing, internalize like letting these girls, this group, this generation, they are really pivoting into like wardrobing. So I really love that. While I'm doing my homework, let's see if my homework is done. My homework is, well, this part of my homework. I have like 2-3 pages of shit I gotta do. Let's see if it's gonna accept it. Which I really want to do this because this is really about my business, the WordPress cohort AI leadership that I'm in. I want to complete this, and then I have to complete the Google Cloud certification test. Let me sip some coffee. I'm drinking a cappuccino. Oh no. It said, you are doing this. I need a new prompt now. It's telling me to scale back. I have gotten into it with this particular like chat. Like me and this chat went toe to toe, and I won. That's another thing. You just want people to be educated. So anyway, let me know if you guys have any questions while I'm working. What did it say? I'm just gonna paste all this. So like when I was in school, or worked at school, whatever, I was able to do a lot of this, but the distractions are the worst. Oh my gosh, like I can't stand being distracted. And unfortunately, when you work with kids, you're always distracted. Oh my gosh. But it's rewarding. But now it's like, okay, I can appreciate the peace and quiet more often. So some things that I want to get for this summer is a hammock. Like I'm already like, I want the most chicest. Oh wait. That's not what I wanted to do. Nope. Let's go back to Claude. Paste. Okay, so I'm just going to remind you guys, make sure you check out my article. If you know somebody that's interested in learning Girls with Code, please check us out on Discord. It's at learnwithlourdes.com. Send me a message. We can give you the Discord invite. Hope you guys have a beautiful, blessed Saturday. Ciao for now.